Hi Taurus, I hope you're doing well today. So this message is for the new moon in Gemini, okay? As usual, just the general messages, whatever it is that we need to know, and we'll get some guidance, some advice, okay? Some guidance and some advice. Let me just close this window. Let's see, for Taurus, messages for the new moon in Gemini, please. Thank you. Oh, 2. Bring love into the situation. The energy is gaining momentum. Oh, excuse me. That's a confirmation. I don't usually get burps. It's more the chills and the chicken skin, right? How do you say? Sometimes I get a weird burp. It's not like a burp. It's like a release of hot air, which is weird. But yeah, sometimes that happens. Let's see. Let's get more for Taurus. I'm getting like when you feel that mild earthquake, things are like vibrating for you at this point. And I'm getting the King of Swords. King of Swords has no sort, a drop of emotion when they speak, when they act, when they make decisions. And it's like I'm getting that you in that vibration. It's like just chill, calm down, take a breather, okay? And find balance with your emotions. Bring love into the situation. Witch's hat. Express yourself. Share your gifts with the world. Express yourself, your emotions. So there's something very unbalanced about your emotions because you've just decided, or consciously or unconsciously, just like put them in a box and that's it. But it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. So let's see. You're being asked to express yourself, to express how you love, who you love, okay? Because I'm getting it's time, okay? I'm getting that message. It's time to express, because if you don't find balance and express who you are, what you are, how you're feeling to whomever, you might lose you might lose something, I'm getting, okay? An opportunity, a person, anything that comes to mind. Here we go. Long-term love, solid love. You've got the real deal here, so you've got to take action, okay? For some of you that that already have in a solid relationship, this could be about renewal, okay? Finding balance in the relationship, okay, so that you can have the brand new cup of love. In the other decks, the Ace of Cups, it's like water overflowing the cup. That's the emotions. So it's like I'm getting an explosion of emotions, okay? You've got to be patient with yourself. It's like when there's times where you know that you have to face your emotions, that for you is fear, okay? And it's like triggering. The Empress, embody the feminine energy, which is the emotions, okay? You could be dealing with your Empress, your divine partner, okay? That's why it's so important when I say you could lose this. You could lose your person, the situation, lose control of the situation, okay? Manipulation, disagreements, fights, Okay, not speaking from the heart, but speaking only from the mind. And that creates a lot of unstable energy in the connection with yourself, with others, whatever connection we're referring to. Okay, friends, family, yourself. So yeah, things are changing. You're being led to find balance, deal with your emotions so that you can move forward. And, you know, by dealing with your emotions, you have more tools. Okay, you understand what tools you need to work with so that you can move forward. Okay. It's like you're shedding skin, you're changing, you're evolving, you're transforming. So you have to go with the flow. You have to go with it, you know. You can't keep yourself trapped because you're scared to face your feelings, your emotions. You're scared to express yourself. Communication. Okay. I'm getting for some it's a long time coming. Okay. And by you having to express how you feel, it brings in all your manifestations. So basically you are the only one that's blocking your blessings at this point. Two of coins. So it's like this uncertainty of, okay, how am I going to do this? How am I going to move forward with this? How am I going to speak to them? How am I going to, and here it is. You have to sit with yourself, face your emotions, find balance, okay, so that you can move through the situation with the clear heart and mindset, yeah? Three of Cups, celebration, reunion, coming together, okay? After expressing what it is that you truly, what it is or how it is that you truly feel. Okay, Page of Cups, apology. Someone needs to apologize for all this manipulation, the fights, like saying things that you don't really mean, okay? Nine of Wands, because you've got a lot of baggage, you're carrying a lot of baggage and you're like unloading all this baggage on the wrong people. Okay, this is all from the past. And maybe that's now what you have to communicate. That's how you're going to then say sorry, for example. Or your person, this could be your person towards you. Take it outfits. Okay. Like a long time coming. You've been dealing with this unnecessary baggage for too long. And it's like, it's actually... it's turned out to be a big problem in your current relationships, okay? And it's all about fear. And it's all about fear and maybe secrets due to not being honest about your emotions, okay? So communicate that, express yourself, whether, you know, it's good or bad. You have to you have to help the other person, in this case your Empress, your Divine Feminine or Divine Masculine, help them understand where you're coming from, okay? Nothing works without communication. Then people perceive things in a totally different matter because, you know, my common sense is not the same as yours. My reality is not the same as yours. That's why communication is very, very important. Okay, let's see, let's get more. And, okay. Let's just clarify the... yeah, it's like confessing that everything that has been done in the past or said in the past is not the actual truth. Okay. Only due to fear of expressing emotions were you actually coming from 100%. There was like no any kind of other intention towards, not speaking the full truth and nothing but the truth. It wasn't like an actual plain lie on purpose, but it was like just trying to go around it just to patch up the holes, right? And now the realization is that, okay, that's all due to fear. That is what I need to let go of. That is what I need to, release. Knowing that in the beginning I spoke about the King of Swords, and he has the King of Swords to round up the reading, okay, with the Page of Swords. So it's like discovering that due to your actions, this is the result of the situation at this moment. So the message here is really then for you to find balance, connect. The Emperor, take action, call back your power. The Wanderer, here's your card, the Hierophant, Six of Wands. And the two, you've been blocking this abundance, this connection, okay, due to not seeing things how they truly are, okay, and due to that then you've created obstacles, okay. So yeah, that's, like I say, I mean, this could be you, this could be your person, or anyone that you're dealing with, it's like a relationship at any level. It doesn't have to be a romantic connection, but for most of you, yes, because we've got the Emperor and the Empress here. That's your divine partner. The Emperor and the Empress came out with the Hierophant. Like, dude, if you don't act now, you're going to lose this. Even though you guys are divine partners, it doesn't mean to say that you won't be in separation in this lifetime, yeah? Because the lesson is not learned. Okay, let's get advice. Slow down and take your time. There is no need to rush everything. You are already doing your part. Trust that what belongs in your life is already making its way towards you in divine timing. So in this case, then it means not being contradictive of what I just said, but it's like if you're dealing with your divine partner, for the ones that are on the spiritual journey, the divine masculine twin flame soulmate journey, for example, you're doing what you've been needing to, like what's required of you in a sense, okay, for you to move on the spiritual journey. But at the same time, or like I said, this card could actually be for your Empress, your divine partner, because you are the one that has to do the work here. And this message is for the ones that have done all the work already, basically, okay? Let's get another one. The thing is like if you are dealing with your divine partner, it's also, like I said, healing together and completing the lesson and the experience together so that you can both move forward together, okay? It's time to hit the reset button. Clear out the old so that room is available for the new to enter. Trust that better things are coming fast. Prepare to move to the next phase of your life. This is your rebirth. Welcome this beautiful brand new energy. You've got this. This is about letting go of what does not serve anymore, the baggage. Okay. So Taurus, that's your message. I hope that helped, and I'll see you guys next time.